Hello and welcome to Capital Online TV. I'm your host, Muturi Wawero. Into the news making headlines. All parties to the presidential election petition were today given access to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission servers at its Anniversary Towers offices. This following a delay reported earlier in the day after it emerged that a secure access window was yet to be set up, as explained by the Commission's senior counsel, Paul Muite.
The issue of access ICT. My lord, these servers are in Europe.
Sorry?
The servers are in Europe. We are not refusing to give access. Europe is a couple of hours behind us. We had to wait for them to start working. They have to set up the access window with safeguards. That exercise is going on, and I am instructed that that should be completed in the next 1 or 2 hours. So it's not us who are refusing to give access.
Muite further told the court that the Commission was willing to allow access as directed by the court yesterday to clear any doubt on election tampering.
Except with regard to the soft copy that your order has directed, we give to them of the logs. We have added a soft copy to the registrar, but my instructions are that our opponents did not accept the soft copy. So as far as the access is concerned, the soft copy, we have complied. The second component of actual access, in accordance with the orders of this court. In fact, my clients are going further because there are some things that are beyond the orders that we are given by the court. But even those that are beyond, bearing in mind the concerns about the integrity, we want to accommodate them by giving them access. And that is what is being worked on by our service providers in Europe, and that should be in place within the next 1 hour or so.
Incumbent National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi is set to defend his seat when the House resumes on Thursday. Clerk of the National Assembly Michael Sialai says Muturi will face 2 others who qualified to vie after they met the requirements, including being supported by a minimum of 20 members of the National Assembly. 23 applicants had initially collected the nomination forms, and clerk announced the vacancy on Friday, but only 6 submitted the forms upon this morning's deadline.
After going through the requirements, 3 candidates qualified to be elected or for election as Speaker of the National Assembly. The first one is a gentleman called Dr. Noah Winja Migudo. The second one is the Honorable Justin Bendan Njoka Muturi and Mr. Washington Andango Onyango. So 3 candidates qualified, and they will proceed for election as the Speaker of the National Assembly.
In regards to NASA allied MPs threatened to boycott the seating, Salai said none of the newly elected members have given notice that they will be absent, adding that the House will commence business when it attains 50 members quorum.
The issue I've raised about attendance or non-attendance of the House, we really don't want to say anything because we have not been formally informed by anybody that we have invited members as per the Constitution, as per the provisions of the standing orders, which provide that we need to notify members, and we look forward to having all members in the House. Of course, the House will be properly constituted if there will be a quorum. So we will really start to sit once we attain the quorum and we do the proceedings of the House.
A total of 7 candidates are set to battle it out in the race for the Speaker of the Senate post. According to the Clerk of the Senate, Jeremiah Nyengenye, out of the 21 candidates who showed interest for the Speaker's position, it is only the 7 who made good their intentions.
The Clerk of the Senate hereby certifies that the following 7 candidates are duly nominated for election to the office of the Speaker of the Senate. They are David Ekwe Ethuro, 2, Farah Maalim, 3, James Gesami Ondicho, 4, Kenneth Makelo Lusaka. 5. Paul Gishuke Ribadhi. 6. Ramesh Chandra Govind Gorasia. And 7. Wilfred Isuka Machage. In relation to nominations for election to the office of the Deputy Speaker of the Senate, the Clerk of the Senate hereby certifies that the following 4 candidates are duly nominated for election to the office of Deputy Speaker of the Senate. They are 1. Irongo Kangata. 2. Johnson Arthur Sakaja. 3. Paul Kimani Wamatangi. And 4. Susan Kihika.
However, Nairobi Senator-elect Sakaja withdrew from the race later in the day in support of Kenneth Lusaka's speaker bid. The elections will be held on Thursday after the swearing-in ceremony of the 67 senators. MultiChoice has reduced all subscription rates for all DSTV packages with effect from 1st of September. MultiChoice Kenya Managing Director Eric Odipo says the price cut has come as a result of the stability of the shilling in relation to the dollar.
Customers asked for more value and we listened. Continuing with the same value strategy, I'm very happy to announce further reductions in prices on a number of our bouquets, primarily in Premium, Compact Plus, Compact and Access. These reductions are really in recognition that our customers still face quite a number of economic challenges. And as we keep on promising, we want to continue adding value to them just in recognition of their loyalty and support over time. The new prices take effect from the 1st of September. And in amount of detail, it is across 4 packages, starting with Premium, that will go up by about 3.5%, go down. Compact by just over 4%. Compact Plus. Compact and Access going down by almost 10%, which is very significant. And just looking at these, I think the biggest beneficiaries are around Compact, which is where our live broadcasts on the English Premier League begins. So also just in consideration that you have a very strong base in that area.
And that's it from the Capital Online TV. I'm Muthoni Wawero. For these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/tv.